Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well today, and I hope you weren't thrown off by the time that was on here because I didn't notice until the last minute that it had the wrong time on it. So I apologize for that. So I hope everybody's doing good today and you had a fantastic weekend. Today we are going to be making some pockets for the little golden books that I am building. And if you are new to the channel, we are doing a project 20. And that's when we attempt to do 20 pieces of ephemera per day. And, don't beat yourself up if you don't get your 20 in. It's not that big of a deal, but it sure does help when you're putting journals together. So you don't have to stop in the middle of what you're doing and try to make some ephemera. You'll already have it available. So, again, if you are new to the channel and you love junk journal stuff, then make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in because I actually have a lot to do to make these pockets, because if you've been on with me, you know I'm a little extra. And I'm sorry about the sniffling, but for some reason, all of a sudden, my nose just kind of went haywire, so I don't know what's going on. Hey, Rachel, thank you. I missed Friday's live stream because I went to the dentist, and it was supposed to be just a regular cleaning, but then I ended up getting a little bit of surgery done. So, but I'm feeling better. Hey, Brenda. I'm feeling better now, so no worries. Okay, so this is the little golden book. I'm kind of using this one as a test one. I have lots more golden books that are in the making, and we'll be making some together. Oh, thank you so much, Laureline. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. And so this one has the pages all stitched into it and everything, but I just need to start decorating it, and I've kind of been doing some test pieces, and here's a pocket right here. So one thing that kind of slowed me down is trying to figure out, I wanted to put like specifically some whimsical types of pieces in here and not just your ordinary ephemera. So I had to do a little bit extra. So we're going to be making some pockets specifically for these books. So what I did was I took out another children's book, and a great place to find children's books is going to be Habitat for Humanity. It'll be Goodwill or thrift stores. Those are the best places to find these. Wow, Chris says on Facebook Marketplace that someone's selling 90 little golden books for $30. That is a good price, but who the heck needs 90 golden books? I mean, I have a lot already, but that is a good price. You can find a lot of good soaps. That's another good place to find little golden books, is on Facebook Marketplace as well. Okay. So I got this book, and I don't remember where I got this book at, but I'm sure I didn't pay more than 10 cents for it, because y'all, 10 cents is about my limit that I want to pay for a book. Even my little golden books, I probably didn't pay maybe 25 cents for. So you just got to find them in the right place. And instead of just taking the pages out the book, what I decided to do was to put to copy the pages onto some colored paper. So here's the paper that you see here, and I just took some of the images and I put them on here. Now I'm not selling these, I'm just going to make the pockets with these, so because I'm sure they're copyrighted images. So you'll see them here. So I just put all the different colors that I had into my printer to see how the colors came out, and I liked all of them except for the yellow one. It came out it's a little bright, but I think I can still use it. And I'll show you the rest of the supplies as we get to them, so we don't overwhelm each other. Okay, So let me put these aside as well. So here's two of the pockets that I made, and at first, and you'll see in the thumbnail too, I just had this image on here, and I decided to put some of the vocabulary letters that I have, and you can get the vocabulary letters over at pleasantcreations.com. They're in digital form right now. If you need them printed for you, I don't have a listing up for those yet, but if you need them, just contact me, and then we can I can take it, we'll take it from there. So these are some of the pockets, and I don't think I have time to make like some tags too, but some pockets. So the first thing that I wanted to do was first I need to just cut some of these down. So I'm going to use my tear guide because it's just the fastest thing to do. Yeah, Lauralee, I love Richard Scarry's illustrations. That's what this book is. This is Richard Scarry's best house ever. So I also reduced some of the images so that they'll fit onto these pages that I wanted. Now, when I first tested this, I actually used a paper cutter, and it took me a while to cut the images out, but you can see it's just really fast and really fast to do it this way. So I definitely would recommend the We Are Memory Keepers Tear Guide, and I tried to put links to the supplies that I use in the description as well. So even if you don't use the links, you still can have an idea of what the items are that we're using. Now this image right here came out, it was a bit big. Before I thought about reducing the image, I said, you know what, let me make the images a little smaller, but I think I can still use him anyway. So we're just gonna put him over there. So you can see I made them a lot smaller. And then I wasted my pink page because I printed it prematurely, but that's okay too. And like I said, this is just regular copy paper, you all. Nothing special. Just regular old paper, so it's kind of thin, but that's okay for this application, and you will see why. You know, I had a drink over here. I don't know what I did with it. It disappeared. But that's okay. So what are you all working on today? I think Roberta, if you're here, I saw your comment. I just haven't commented back yet. Roberta says she didn't really realize how much ephemera she had because she's been doing her ephemera when we come on. And so she was really excited, and I had to smile about that. I was happy because I got a lot of ephemera too. But it seems like as fast as I make it, I use it. It goes pretty fast, I have to say. So my weekend, what did I do this week? I think my weekend was pretty slow. Of course, I went to the dentist on Friday, and I went Friday morning, and I thought I would be able to still do the live stream, but y'all know I like to talk too much. I had my intention, even after I came from the dentist, I said I'll just take me some, some Advil, and I'm still gonna go on and talk. And I was like, no, it's not a good idea. I think even today I might be still overdoing it, but I missed y'all. I missed you, and I wanted to come on. All right, we just have this last page here to do. So we have quite a few images, and I was going to do some images, from another book as well. And I was like, you know what, just Liz, you're thinking too much into this, because that's what we do. And that's what slows me down. I don't know about you guys, but it slows me down when I do stuff like that. So I said, just get some images out of this book, and that's it. And keep it moving. Because I didn't really know what I was going to do for today. I knew that I needed to do these pockets. All right, so we have all these little square images, but we're gonna kick it up a notch. And let me get my box. I tried to put everything I needed in this box. So we're gonna need some dies for this because I'm gonna take out the die machine. The die cutting machine, that is. Alright. Alright, so I got my vagabond out. And hopefully it'll fit up here nicely. And let's see, and I got my plates. And so what I'm going to do, let me put this over to the side a little bit. So maybe you all will be able to see what I'm doing. Got to move things around a little bit here. All right. And we need the cutting plates for this as well. So I did put a link to these dies that I'm using specifically. So you can get these if you want to. And these are Darcy Embossing Essentials. And of course, I've already dug into them. It says nesting rectangles, but they're not really like a rectangle. You can see. They kind of look like a little bit like a picture frame. So, hi Malaya. I don't know if I'm saying your name right or not, but welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna try to use this big one. So it comes in a whole bunch of different sizes. Yeah, let me move all of these over to this side. And let's see if we can do this live. All right. And I think most of them I'll be using this big one. So see how quickly we can do this. Oh, you felt a little lonely, Lorleen? I felt lonely too without y'all. Just don't know. All weekend, I really wanted to come on, but I was like, no, that might not be a good idea. Because then I really wouldn't have any fun if I wasn't feeling good. I'm kind of running this through twice. I went forward and then backwards. Uh-oh. It slipped though. It slipped and it did not cut right. Let's try that again. Now I want y'all to know that I did do this before I came on. So this is what always happens to me. I always have like the little snafus. That just happened because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But I'm going to pay attention this time. And I don't even feel bad that that cut wrong because you know what? It's not the original picture. So that's the important piece. See, they're sliding. See if I can get you back. When I put it in, it slid. All right. I think we should be good to go. All right, that's better. Ta-ta! So this is what it looks like. I know I got a lot of light going on here today. So I'm gonna try to do a few of these. I got my paper bag next to me, so I can throw some stuff in the trasha-rasha. All right, so this one is a little smaller. Oh, let's get a smaller die cut out. And I don't have a lot of die cutters. I only have a few, so this is one set I'll probably use a lot since I have a whole bunch of different sizes. Okay. I'll tell you, I love this vagabond. I love it because I don't have to crank it. It's pretty quick too. No cranking unnecessary. All right. Maybe if I have a small image and a larger image, I can do them both at the same time. Y'all wish me luck on that one, because my sheets, not my sheet, but these little plastic pieces are already, I haven't even used it that much, and they're already kind of warped. I don't know why, but I guess that's just how it is. It's a little warped. So I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I tried to put things up here so y'all can see too. All right. See if we can do 2 at a time. Ooh, someone gave you that Cricut? That is wonderful. Let me tell you, I have a Cricut machine and I love it. I got a few die cutting machines. I'm out of control when it comes to the die cutting. All right, so we got that one. That came out pretty good. And this one, I missed a little bit up here, but that's no big deal for me. All right, next. I'll put a big one and a smaller one on here. I'm all sniffly. I don't know what happened. It has to be like allergies, because I was fine earlier today, and then all of a sudden, blammo. Everything went haywire. Yeah, I love, love, love. I've had my Cricut machine for about 3 years now. And at one time, I was using my Cricut machine almost every day. And it took a while before I got like a die cutting machine like this one, because since I had the Cricut. And then I also have a Brother scan and cut as well. So my thinking at that time was I didn't need like a machine like this, since I had the Cricut. But the thing with the Cricut and even the Brother scan and cut is, if you have scraps you want to cut, it would just take you like 10 years to cut scraps. So it's better to have a smaller die cutting machine. Oh, using the Cricut, actually there are some videos up. There's some tutorials and some tips up on the channel for Cricut, and I think there's a playlist for it as well. So I already got you covered. And I got some detailed videos over on the Patreon channel too, so I left those up. So there is a plenty on the Cricut machine. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna try to cut the whole bear here. And I like the idea of using a different color paper for sure. Because you know, copier paper is pretty cheap, actually. And then you have like a variety of colors when you use it, so that's nice. Because I got the sorted pack, of course. All right. I'm trying to make sure I hold this in a way that I'm not gonna pinch my fingers. Because it says all over the instructions on here, pinching hazard. So I'm like, I do not want to pinch my fingers. Okay, this one, I kind of missed the top of it a little bit, but that's okay. I did not leave a link for the Cricut videos, because I will have to kind of look that up too, so it would take me a minute or two. But you know what I'll do is I'll put it on the community tab, so you'll see when it pops up the link to the Cricut videos. How about that? Hey, Tanya. And that way you all can watch those at your leisure. So I have a few of these left. Let me see what time it is, because there's a few things that I want to do and show you all, so I don't want to miss the mark on that. All right, put these up. It's like a little scene. We're framing out a little scene. I feel like a director. Oh, the Patreon link is in the description. And if you go to the categories, you'll see the links for Cricut. I have to check though, because I don't know. I've kind of been redoing things over at Patreon, so they might not be accessible. But so I have to check that out. But yeah, you can go over there. There's extra videos over there on the Patreon link. We got quite a few of these cut already, which is fantastic. I'm glad I decided to do 2 at a time. It just makes more sense, doesn't it? Even though one of these is smaller than the other one. Hey, Roberta. I was talking about you. I was talking about how you were excited about all your ephemera. I was excited for you too. I hadn't answered your comment yet, but I saw it. And I had to laugh. It made me smile. So I was like, yay, we're making a difference over here at Liz for a Day. People getting their ephemera done. Trying to go back and forth to make sure everything is cut all the way through, even though this is a thin piece of paper, because you know it's nothing worse than thinking you have everything done and then you don't. Hey, Lynn. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what I saw? Hey, one of my papers flew away someplace. I saw someplace about the magnetic platform, but they didn't say anything about the dies not moving. So that's a good tip, because I hadn't even thought about that. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, you got 40 scraps? Those scrap stacks, they add up, don't they, quickly? Get a little pink guy here. I like the scrap stacks. I need to do some more. I know you all are gonna start seeing stuff over again, because like I'm running out of stuff. I have some of my journals already decorated, because sometimes I use them like in an experimental way, and so when I do that, I get finished with them before I start the other ones, or get finished with the other ones. I wish I had some other dies, but I don't. I'm trying to think, I have another picture in here. I don't have any more, so these are gonna have to do for now. Alright, I'm just going to cut a few more. Oh, actually, I only have like a little small stack left. But I want to kind of get to the rest of this project so you all can see something finished. The so. Get down, get down, get down. Alright. Wait, I done shifted. See, I could use that metal plate. Now I'm going to look for that metal plate that you were talking about, Lynn. That was a good tip, because these dies move like nobody's business. That must be a really strong magnetic strip, or plate rather, or platform. feeling it might have shifted. So we're just gonna let that run once. It did okay. It was easier to run it twice than run it back and forth though, I must say. I tried to get more picture than just the little meese in here. So I could have a little bit of a variety of pictures for the pockets. But for some reason, I don't think it's going to make that much difference. My goal was to make 2 pockets per little golden book, and I have 6 of them that I'm going to be working on. So that's 12 pockets. But I may do some other pockets as well. You know, you can never have enough. A show. I like doing the reverse so it'll come back to me. Reverse, reverse. Oh, look at the little kitty cat. So cute. I don't want a kitty cat though. I think kitty cats are cute, but all I can think about is them being in my kitchen on the counters because kitty cats get on everything. They're so cute, but they just have their way in your house. So no kitty cat for me. All right. Platform 1. I was actually watching Independence Day. They got it on Hulu. I can watch that anytime. I love Independence Day, the first one. The second one wasn't that great, but you know, since they didn't have Will Smith in that one, I was a little disappointed. They killed him off, so he can't ever be in another one. I hate when they do that. Okay, now this one is quite big, but I'm just gonna try to get his face. I love this machine. I can't believe I waited so long to get it. I told y'all when I get certain machines for the craft room, I always feel like I've arrived. Because you know, you look at like those crafting, not craft videos, but craft room videos, and you see people, they have all kinds of stuff, gadgets and stuff in their rooms, and I'm like, I want that. And also, I'm always thinking, why do they have all that? Now I know. But, you know, you just need to do different things, different jobs with the stuff that you have. So that's important. Okay, we're just going to get these little guys right here. And I think I have one more piece after that. But I don't know if I'm going to use that other piece. He's not really going to be the right shape for our job, I don't think. I had one from a long time ago, but I've actually changed spaces since then, Chris. So the answer to your question is no. No, I do not. But I was thinking about it, doing one, but it might be a little while before I can get to that. Alright, and then I have like this little guy on here. This little mouse I can get off of here too. Let's use a different die for this one. And actually, I don't think my craft room is that spectacular, to be honest with you. I do have a few gadgets though. But, of course, like everybody else, I wish I had a better layout. But you know, you work with what you get. Okay, I can use him. I can go in the trash. All right, and then this is the last piece. Can get him going. I think my favorite part of my craft room is my RAS cards. I love those things because I'm going to get another one too. I'm trying to organize one so it just holds all of my ephemera. So once I get that done, I'll do a video on it. But I already know it's going to take me a while because these next few weeks, probably like this next month coming up, I'm going to be like really busy. I'm still going to try to come on every day, but I already know there are some things that I'm going to have to get done. Okay. So, let's move all this stuff off of the desk, because that's all of them. Oh yeah. That thing is heavy too. I've seen some people where they have their die cutting machine in one spot, and they're able to like just cut their stuff like right there, which is nice. So we have all these nice little pieces here. So the next thing that we're going to need, we are going to need our cutter. And let me get my box again. Inside the box here, I have some craft paper that I was using for some craft stacks. And actually, I was getting ready to do some more scrap stacks, and I decided to stop because I could use that paper for something else. So I'm gonna cut these. They don't have to be exact, but I think most of these are about 5 inches wide. And then I want to make them about 3.5 inches high. Oh, let's put our eyeballs on. It's about 3.5 inches. And I think that's gonna, let me just test before I continue on. Yeah, that'll be good. A good size pocket. And so, and I'm gonna need quite a few pockets. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down because I thought 3.5 inches was probably good enough. A deep enough pocket. I don't want it to be too deep. Hey, Mouse. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Get these going really quick here. I probably can cut more than one at a time. That might be helpful. Yeah. I probably can do, with this cutter, I probably can do about 4 of these at a time. So let's see. 3.5. Yep. And I'm probably cutting too much, but you know, whatever. I can use the pieces for something. Y'all know how we roll. Busy is good. A few of these. I wanted to try to find something with some of my paper pads that have primary colors, but I didn't have it. I don't really have any that have primary colors. You know, primary colors are kids' colors, but then I had to think about it. You know, these books are not really, they're not going to be really like used by kids for the most part. They're probably just somebody that wants like a whimsical type of book. Alright, let's move these out the way, and I'm just going to cut this once. We should have enough. I think we have a variety of papers. Get this going. Alright. We move these out the way. Move this out the way. Okay. Now, we have some pocket sizes here. See which ones I'm going to use. Let me see what time. Let me do a time check here. Okay. So I know I might be able to get more than I think done. I'm pretty sure. A lot of yellows. Okay. All right. Let's move some of this stuff out the way. And so before I do anything else, these are the ones I'm going to use. I am going to get my corner chomper out. Got it in my box. And I'm going to do a 1/4 inch. And the nice thing about the corner chomper is you can do quite a few at a time. I'm just going to do like the top edges of my pockets. So if you have a card that has some type of orientation on it, you want to just make sure that you're chomping the top card. And maybe I should do, let me see. I think one of these I did this one is the smaller edge, and then this one is the bigger one. I like the smaller one. A subtle corner is what I'm going for. Being busy keeps you out of trouble. I think that is true for most of us. Uh-oh, I did a half on that one and a 1/4, so got to do a half on this side too. So forget about the subtle corner I just said. All right, so this one has the top edge. I'm trying not to overload. Guess I'll do the half since I did that half. Won't make that much difference. They won't be next to each other anyway. All right. Man, it was raining like crazy today. I was going to go to the post office. And of course, as soon as I put my shoes on to go to the post office, it started storming outside. All right, so now let us figure out which pictures are going to go onto which pieces of paper. It's going to be our next little piece of the puzzle here. All right, so, and I'm going to try not to think about this too much. I'm just going to slap some pictures down and I think they'll be okay. Let's just do it that way. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. Just trying to use some of the larger ones. How about we put you here? It's a nice little contrast there. See, I don't know about how I like the yellow ones. I had some more blue ones. What did I do with them? I don't know. I don't know what I did with the blue ones. And I had some more pink ones. I don't know what I did with my stuff. This place is not that big, so I don't know. I don't know what I did. Okay, yellow. He's kind of small. Trying to get a contrasting color here. Pink. Got a lot of yellow. Too much yellow. Pink, and I have like 2 more. Okay, let's have some smaller pieces. What if I put like 2 small pieces on one? That might be interesting. Okay, I know y'all can't see. I put two small pieces on that one. Okay. Oh, you do? This is the only this is the only nesting ones that I have. No, I take that back. I have some circles also, but I decided just to use this one only. Hey, you know what I didn't notice? It comes with the magnet. Looky. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just felt it and I was like, this feels kind of heavy. But this is the first time I really used it, so that's cool. It has the magnet in here. All right. Anywho, so I have a link to this as well. All right. So the next thing that we're gonna do, I'm a little chatty because I missed Friday, and I was gonna use Friday to finish some things up because y'all know I have like a lot to do. Okay, so now getting some scrap paper. Probably gonna need a lot of scrap paper. And I am going to just use some of my purple glue and glue these down. So I'm gonna have purple glue all over everything. So I'm really trying to give the edges some love because I don't want them to come up. Because I'm actually on this, I'm not going to sew the edges down since they're in a shape. I think it's just gonna take me too long to try to sew. But it's still, the sewing still might catch some of the edges. So you can see some of the purple here. Yeah, hold on for a second. Forgot my rag. But the purple will disappear. It's gonna turn clear. So I'm not that worried about the purple showing right now. It's already gone. Okay, so it's that one. And so I'm just gonna go through here and do my gluing. So it's gonna take me a few moments. So if I don't see you guys chatting, it's because I'm looking down at this. Because this stuff dries really quickly. Hi Hazel. Thanks for coming on with us. I hope I'm putting this on straight. I have to look at the computer screen to see if I'm putting things on straight. Since the camera is right overhead, it's a good outlook. All right, make sure I'm not sticking two things together that are not supposed to go together. Got a lot of glue on this page. I wish I could like play some music or something on here, but YouTube would get me. It's so quiet here today. It's so quiet I can hear my neighbors talking next door. Our houses are kind of close. All right. Okay, y'all know I'm going to be doing some sewing. I'm just going to do a few more of these just so y'all can see the end product. Making sure we give our love to the edges. Okay, so this one's a little bit different because I'm putting two images on here. I have some sticky fingers. But at least I know the edges are getting done. All right, so that one's done. Next. So now you can see why I didn't mind using this thin paper, this thin copier paper. So you don't need like to buy colored cardstock for this. If you have some colored paper, colored copier paper, you can just use that. Colored copier paper comes in handy to give everything a different look. I could print the same thing out and just print it on the different colored papers, and it looks great. All right. I'm trying to watch the time as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. I don't know what I just did, but I hope I came back on. I hope I'm on the live stream. I mean, on the same stream. I'm not sure. Yikes. Okay, good. I'm here. Ooh, I think it stopped. I probably came back real quick. Oh, I didn't leave? That's surprising. But that's good though, because I didn't want to leave y'all. That was a mistake. I actually dropped out of the page. I was trying to check the time. Oh, and it came back as the same stream. Hallelujah. You never know what you're gonna get with YouTube. I don't even know how I did that, but you know, I have an iMac, so with the iMac, the mouse is a lot different than a PC mouse, and I think I swiped the mouse instead of clicking it, and then it just took me off the page. And then I had to restart the stream again. But y'all said I didn't leave, so that's awesome. Look at all this good purple glue I'm wasting. I might have to do my nails. I don't really like digging into stuff like that though, but that was a lot of good glue. I didn't want that good glue to go anywhere. All right, put that one down. I really try not to think too much, or I actually try not to be too elaborate with this ephemera, but it's like when I do stuff, I'm like, I could do more with that. I can make it even more special. I can give it some more love. So I hope whoever gets the journals, that they love the journals and all the good stuff in it just like I do. Because I'm sure putting some love in it. This one. Got some edges here. That needs some extra love. Alright, so I'm just going to stop right here and go to the next step because I can come back to this. Even though we were almost finished, but I don't want to go too long. Because y'all know I'm hungry. Alright, so this is what we have so far. But no, she's not finished. So now I'm going to take out the sewing machine. this other stuff out the way. For now, because I can come back to that later. All right, put my little tray here. Y'all know how we roll with our tray. And I'll come back to that too. So I'm just gonna go around the edges of these. Okay. And I'm just gonna use my regular old, I might change up the stitch a little bit. See how it looks, but I am using a neutral thread today. So it might be a little hard to see on some of these. But in person you can see it. And you can see I'm not going over the image. Not on purpose, it's just that they don't touch the edges, so they don't get no lovin's. They don't get no sewing loving. Alright, something wacky went on here, but can't really see it on the front, so I'm not worried. Get my scissors, because it's a pocket, so you're not going to see it. I'm not going to mess with it. But it did kind of eat my corner a little bit here. Mr. Machine, don't mess with me. Don't play. Alright. Do my regular stitch. Concentrating, y'all. That's why I'm not talking. You know how I am. Sometimes I got to concentrate. So that's that one. And I'll give you guys some close-up shots. I like this. I like the little bear man. I like these images. They're better than I expected. Oh, I went to see the X-Men on Sunday. It was pretty good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. At first, I didn't want to go see it. It's kind of overdone on the X-Men, but it was pretty good. So, if anybody is a comic book fan, I think you'll enjoy it. That's that one. So I should have plenty of pockets. I think enough. Like I said, I just need like 12 pockets. Actually, I might need more than that because I plan on putting, how many signatures? I think I put 3 signatures in the book, and I'd like to have 1 pocket per signature. The rest I need like 18. So yeah, if I do 20, I should be good to go. That's how I'm trying to think of these, because I think these pockets will only go in the children-esque looking books. It doesn't have to be a golden book. I have some other ideas for some children-esque books as well. Some whimsical books is what I call it, because, you know, adults don't want children's books. They want whimsical books. something cray going on here. Oh, we're okay. We had some stuff jumped out, so that's that one. Okay. Actually, we only have a little bit more sewing to do, and then these pockets are done. This is pretty easy, because you could, if you don't have a die cutter, you could just cut them into shapes, or if you have punches, you can use punches, and you can punch some shapes out of the book pages. And then you just glue them on, and that's it. You don't even have to do any sewing, which y'all know how I am. I use every opportunity to sew because I like the act of sewing. I like the act of sewing. I like the way it looks. It's fantastic. All right, we got a few more here, and then we're going to go to our next step, which is clearly not necessary for the mere mortal. I'm glad I didn't lose you guys. Or girls, because my audience is clearly women. You all are not guys. Pretty good going around these corners. I'm trying to take my time, because lots of times I don't really take my time and I need to. That's that one. These are stinking cute, I have to say. The first one I did, I just cut out directly out of a book, and I didn't use any cardstock behind it. But these look fantastic. And you notice I didn't put too much thought into it, because that's how we're rolling. We're not trying to think too much in these projects. That's the Achilles heel, thinking. Taking up all our time. Sucking our creative energies. Ooh, I like that too. Nice. All right, do this last one. Then we'll move on to my last step in this project so y'all can see. Let's see where we're at on time. Oh, you know what? I can't tell what the time is now because my time actually started over again, and my whole page is all messed up. So I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on. I mean, I can see the chat. That's about it. Let me see if it come back. I tried to refresh. Oh, okay. I can see now. We're almost at an hour. But that's okay. Like the look and the feel of these pockets. Okay. Now the next piece to this puzzle is going to be thank you all for helping me out, because I got a little lost with my production here. Okay, so now I am taking out my little pouch that I keep my ephemera in, and I'm taking out some of these vintage vocabulary letters. I got some big ones and some small ones, and again, the link is below to these, And they are in digital form, so you can download those immediately if you want them. Now I'm gonna do, let me move this out the way for a second, because what I would like to do, see this one, I rounded the corners on this one. I kind of messed the corners up on here, but I kind of fixed it. So I'm gonna round the corners on some of these. So I'm just gonna pick a few and round the corners. And again, I'm not thinking too much into it. I'm just grabbing some. And where's my corner rounder? And this time, try to use the 1/4 of an inch one. So it's going to take me a moment to do. I'll try not to mess my corners up. Get it in there good. And sometimes I like to have a square corner. Sometimes I like to have a round corner. So that's why I made the these letters in a, well, more of a rectangle anyway. The square with the squared off corners instead of the rounded corners, because then you can have both ways, either way that you would like. I love how they came out too. They actually have the definition of the word on here. I was quite proud of myself when I created these. Quite proud indeed. Let's see, I don't know how many I have. I guess I should have counted and saw how many I needed. All right, let's see. Because of course, we can make more. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we just have 8 right here. I got a little bit of a ways to go, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, right on the money. Let me put these other ones away. And okay, now on these, I'm only going to just do these letters because you can, these were made, I printed these on cardstock, so you can kind of see the white edges. So I'm just gonna quickly go over the white edges because you can definitely see them. I think, you know what, I might even do some smaller ones. These are the larger words in the pack. So we'll just see. We're gonna wing it and see how it goes. We're gonna wing it and we're gonna keep it mindless. Because if I don't use these today, I'll use them on another day. So it doesn't really matter. I think y'all cured my allergy though, because right before I came on, I must have sneezed like about 20 times all in a row. It was crazy. I said, what's going on? Am I allergic to my audience? I hope not. So we got to be together every day. That would really throw me off. All right. Now, let's see. Hopefully these will kind of fit on here someplace. Oh, you know, that's perfect for that one. Calm, because it's like the little babies are sleeping. That's awesome. And then this one, I think I might put right there. And this one, I am kind of looking through here. I don't need to be. All right, we're gonna do magical on that one. And this one, I'm going to let's put family on this one. And we'll put happy on this one. I'm going to put the words in some different places. So these words don't really go with the picture, I have to say. I have intentional, power, and laugh for these guys. So I'm just going to put him aside because they do need some words that kind of reflect what they're doing. I'll put intentional on this one, though. How about, I don't know. She looks like she's laughing even though he's sleeping. I don't know. I don't think anybody's really going to notice that. Okay, so. Okay, happy Bible study, Tanya. Thanks for coming on. Ugh. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave, because I forgot to tell you guys that. I mean, ladies, that. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, so now, this is the finishing touch, actually, is to put the words on. And I'm just going to use 2 straight stitches to put these on. And then I'll be done with these. I'll still have to do more. I could take a break and do more later. I'm not even doing a back stitch on these. I just don't think it's necessary. Okay. And then I'll show you all in a minute the finished products. We'll do a little bit of a close-up. We're almost done. Almost done, Tanya. We're just putting the letters on here. I mean, the vocabulary words on here. And then we're done. Get some of our stringage off. Like I said, I don't mind a little stringage, but too much drives you crazy. All right, that's 2 down, 6 to go. I don't even think not 6 to go because I didn't do all of them. Just a few more. This is like the piece de resistance. I kept looking at these and I was like, you know, they need just something extra. At first I was thinking maybe I could put some flowers or something on here. I would have really been going overboard. That would have really just not been a good thing. Okay. I think I have like 3 more that I would like to do. And then I will call it quits. Now don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying. Before you shove off also. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Come on. There we go. Sometimes it pretends like it's stuck, but it's not. I could have just glued this one too, but man, it looks so much better sewn on. I really like the effect. This was a good project. Okay, 2 more. one more. And then I will show you all the ones that I finished. And of course I'll go back and finish some more. I actually did some other projects today, so technically I have done my 20 for today. So if you join me over on the Patreon channel, you will have seen I actually did a live video over there today as well. I just kind of completed a project that was on my desk waiting for its turn. All right. Okay, so let's look at our finished products. Our finished pockets, rather. Oh. Ooh, these strings. They like stick to your hands. Okay. Here we go. Let's bring it down. Let's fix the, let me fix the focus for you all. Alright, probably helps if I take my glasses off. Then I know if it's focused for real. So that's one. Kind of cute. And we have this one, magical. So he has some strings that don't belong to him. There we go. Magical. We have beautiful. Get this right. Kind of catty-won't. Magical. So I like the idea of using a different colored paper. And I tried not to give it too much thought as to which pieces I was putting together. That's kind of how I roll. That's kind of my MO, in case you guys didn't notice. I try not to be too far off on all the colors and stuff that I'm doing, but oh, I didn't sew him on yet. He's not sewed yet either. So that is it for today. So we completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We completed 7, but like I said, I did do some more earlier today. So I'm gonna say that my project 20 for today was a check. I did my project 20. These are so stinking cute. I love them. What do you all think about these? They came out so wonderful and pretty. I'm going to enjoy putting these into the books for sure. So I am going to shove off. I hope you all are inspired as well to do these. They just came out just fantastic. So with that, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And also, I'm putting up extra videos over on the Patreon channel. All the links to that will be or are already in the description below as well. So with that, I am going to shove off. Thanks everybody for coming on. I really appreciate it. I missed you guys over the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. So love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.